zijn nu aan.
And we're back.
So, I hope we're both on the street now.
Yeah, I am. So, there we are. Good evening, Aquarius.
Yeah, good evening, Tucker. Nice to have you here. Sorry for, fuck it. Excuse me, screwing it up. I didn't know I had to update Twitch. I'll do it next time. But for now, let's go into the race.
Was interesting qualifying to see.
Yes, indeed. Mr. Wiggles stealing the pole at the last seconds.
It's pretty busy in the chat, I saw.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you also enjoyed qualifying, just like I did, screaming in Aquarius's ears.
Yeah, and me not enjoying that. But now at least you can hear him scream as well, so let's all enjoy that.
Yeah, there are some really quick drivers tonight.
Yeah, and they're evenly matched as well. That's nice to see.
Yeah, with the problems that we had with the stream, we sadly didn't do a feature driver tonight, but we'll make it up next week.
We have more races than drivers anyway, so we can miss one.
Yeah.
We'll catch up next week. It's also going to be interesting because they're so evenly matched. Who's running the lowest downforce and just has the most top speed on the straights, because that's going to be important as well.
Yeah.
If you can just stay in the slipstream, stay close, it's really effective here.
When you're in the DRS train, that should be.
Yeah, that's going to make it harder to overtake.
Yeah, it should be interesting with these new cars and tire degradation that some drivers will have.
Yeah, and the softs aren't really a racing tire, so it's going to be interesting to see who's going to be on the medium tires, on the hards, or maybe even on the softs.
Yeah, well, we'll have a look over that. Oh no, we don't have a formation lap, so I think I saw that.
Forget to put that on?
No, I think I saw that in the Discord that there won't be a formation lap during the bug we have with the tire temperatures.
Okay, that's cool. It feels like the 5 minutes have passed already. Could be me.
Yeah, I don't know. Didn't see any message.
Wait patiently, but I'm eager to see the race and see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I hope I can keep up with all the fighting. And let's see some clean driving.
Yeah,
but again, just like last week, how many safety cars do you think that we will have tonight?
I was really surprised because I don't think we had a single safety car on Monaco. All tiers.
I didn't remember any.
We didn't have one on Sunday, and we didn't have one, and yeah, I don't think we had any safety cars. I'm not totally sure.
And Demon
thinks
I was
really
otherwise.
Surprised seeing some incidents. Yeah, it must be track related as well, how easily the safety car comes out or stays in. Because I saw some cars on tracks in Monaco where you normally would get a safety car for. We had quite some in the no assists. And let's go.
5. And we're already off. And
Wiggles seems to have a good start. Keeping in front, Josh keeping in second place. Ross losing a place at the start.
Didn't see that before. Is this this season. Normally he's really fast at the starts and makes up some places. So in first place we got Mr. Wiggles just in front of Josh, followed by Nigel and Ross.
So far, no real gaps. GB4 had a great start. Started from the back into 9th already.
Got one driver on the soft compound tire. GB4 is on the soft. All other drivers are on the mediums and the hard tires.
So he
With
is taking
Nigel.
advantage of those softs.
With Nigel really keeping up with Josh in front of him. And Mr. Wiggles with a small gap to the both drivers behind him.
Really interesting choice, softs. Oh, and we have somebody stopping there.
Looks like it's Hungry Throne.
Yeah, Flatty, TD, something happened there. I think
Yes,
somebody just crashed into the wall. Or just scraped the wall.
Smaller Smiley
With
is in the
harmonica.
last corner, so he lost a lot of time. In the meantime,
and
Mr.
we
Wiggles
have
is of
safety
course
car.
fastest.
Ghost lost his wing.
Already. It's a full safety car or
it's full yellow, so I think it's a virtual CROSSPLAY. I don't see the safety car on the track. But maybe it just got out in between the drivers. No, I don't think so. I think it's just a virtual safety car.
I also
Just
don't.
always.
A few drivers already bidding for a new compound, like Smaller Smiley for the soft, Belly for the hard.
Oh, Ghost Timino did went into the pits. What's he doing?
He's also on a
Yes.
hard compound.
Yeah, but he has no wing left.
Yeah, interesting choice from Smaller Smiley taking the soft compound.
And we're back racing again, it seems.
Yeah, it was a virtual safety car. The drivers with Josh really awake during that restart.
Ross overtook Nigel.
Let's see if Ross can pick up the pace to make. And we got another yellow flag in sector 3. It looks like GB4 has a moment.
Yes, indeed. Doesn't seem like he has damage, but it did drop back to B14.
And we got DRS enabled during this lap. So let's see if Josh can make a move on Mr. Wiggles.
He's gonna open the DRS now. Mr. Wiggles the only one without DRS in the top 6.
We got a real big DRS train over here. And we got Ghost Tomino out. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Yeah, he probably crashed. But I don't get why he didn't get a new win.
It's also a really
Luckily,
tricky
it's
corner.
no safety car. Yeah, but without a wing.
Yeah, it's nearly impossible to get your car turned in
adjust
there.
your speed a bit. It's just yellow, so
And it's already
no safety
gone.
car.
So Mr. Wiggles gets a little bit of breathing space to Josh.
I was just saying it.
Ross
Just
is
back into the DRS now. And
it's
Ross
a real interesting
Josh.
group in this for first 6 drivers. All really fast drivers. All I believe they all set a time under the 140 in 139s during qualifying. So how long can Mr. Wiggles take? Remains in first.
Adrian's setting the fastest lap as last one in the DRS track. DeflatedWee has to defend from him.
And Nigel losing also a little bit of time to Ross.
It's still in the DRS range with his hard tires. That's pretty. He's doing a good job.
Yeah.
Didn't lost the spot so far. Keep up with the pace on a harder compound.
And maybe he has opportunity to make a stop to go to the softs, but let's see how that evolves during this race. Still, the gap between Mr. Wiggles and Ross keeps swinging between 1 second and 8, 9 tenths.
Smiley and GB4 having a little better of their own as well. They keep switching positions.
So let's see.
Smiley of the subs, of course.
Yeah, so you should take. Will drive away, I think. But
yeah, probably.
After the gap between Adrian's and Snacks is real big, becoming real big.
And Ross pretty close onto Josh, and Josh closing in on Mr. Wiggles as well.
And Platty also gaining on TD, and we got a yellow flag in sector 2.
Smiley making a mistake.
And will we see a DRS overtake from Platty on TD? TD is real defending and defends his position in turn 1. But we got another DRS. Straight. He's real close, so TD is really defending his position really hard, but and now he's on the inside and got a yellow flag in sector 1. Oh, and he remains in front and
we lost Josh. Josh had a moment. And Ross as well. Ross and Josh. I think they collided or something.
And we missed that.
So Mr. Wiggles 2 seconds ahead now. This is all Mr. Wiggles needs.
It's getting a little bit crazy over here. So let's see if Ross has any damage. Don't think so, but
Ross clearly has damage. Ross doesn't have damage, and Josh either. Can't see anything.
But clearly they happened something over there.
Yeah, there might have been a move and they just ran into each other.
In the meantime, there's still a small gap between Adrian's DeflatedWee and Nigel. With the gap between Nigel and Mr. Wiggles keeping within 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, if you can keep this gap like this, you can go onto the mediums, the faster tire, or maybe even the softs if it goes long enough on this hards. If you can keep this up, he's in a good position as well.
Hungry Throne falling back. He's coming into the pit.
But Adrian's and DeflatedWee still pretty close to Nigel. You can't make a mistake.
Josh making the move on John Pant. But John Pant defends the inside and maintains his position.
Snacks had a moment as well into P10 now. I don't know what happened there.
But it's happening so much there. It's hard to keep track on every fight that is going on.
Sure is.
Will Josh make a move on John Pant? He's lining his car up. To into sector 3. That's almost a complete straight that we have. It's with 2 or 3 corners.
And Adrian closing in on DeflatedWee.
Josh is
Not
losing some
close
space
enough.
to jump band. And Adrian's is really back into this fight, and Nigel has to really defend his position against the 2 drivers in behind him. And Mr. Wiggles also improving the distance behind the cars behind him.
Almost 3 seconds now to Mr. Wiggles for Nigel.
And how long will you think they can be driving on those hard compound tires?
On the hards?
Yeah.
Easily 15, 16 laps.
Adrian's is real close. Can he get another podium? Or, yeah, I think to win, don't say it too hard, but
It's
yeah,
still a long race. A lot can happen. Safety car can mess everything up.
yeah, sure. It's
Adrian's really close.
yeah,
He's just trying to line him up.
how hard will Deflated defend his position, and how hard can he defend his position?
And Deflated is out of ERS as well, and Adrian's has.
I believe Snacks has a crash in sector 2.
Dropped back again a bit, and Adrian's has passed. Nice move from Adrian's on DeflatedWee. Putting him in P3 now, really close to Nigel.
Can he make the move on Adrian's on Nigel on the second DRS straight?
He's looking good. He's already gaining.
Yeah, he's also really fast. He showed that the last races of the whole season.
He is fast. He's leading the championship by a couple of points, just in front of Josh.
So this is also really important to make up positions, because yeah, the gap between him and Josh was about 5 points, I believe.
Yeah, he's gonna extend his lead now if it finishes like this.
But yeah, but like you said, there's a long race to go, so
lots can happen. Penalties, safety cars.
Yeah, I believe Snacks has pitted
really
for a set of softs. And Adrian's
choice.
also really close, just like a lap before when he made a move on Deflated.
He's looking really strong in that second and third sector.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah, just like a lap before on the move on Deflated, we just make the same move on Adrian's coming on the straight. But can he defend his position coming onto the second DRS zone?
And just got past John Pants.
And he has lost a lot of time to Ross, and Ross, of course, to the fight in front of him. But it looks
Ross
like Adrian is pulling out of the gap.
Indeed. He's probably a bit faster on those mediums still, but they are going down a bit.
Yeah, I think they will have 4 or 5 laps in them.
Yeah, there's not really point in running them really long because if you're on the mediums, you have to go on the hards and anyway, so they could last until the end now.
Yeah, I think if you want to be safe, you have to run 2 laps, and then you're real
Yeah,
safe with your tires at the end.
yeah, but they can easily do 15, 16 laps as well.
Yeah, that's also a reason that I don't understand why Snacks chooses the soft compound, but
Yeah, 6, 7 laps.
yeah, it's a real qualifying tire in this game. It's not a race tire.
Yeah, this game it's pretty hard to keep the softs working in the race.
Yeah,
Snacks gaining a position though.
yeah, I believe it's a yellow
Oh,
flag.
GB is losing. GB4 dropping back.
That's a shame.
While IIRL is back into the DRS from areas.
Yeah, and he got a gap behind him to DeflatedWee at the
Yeah,
moment. So
DeflatedWee seems to be dropping back a bit out of the DRS at the moment.
for his fastest lap from Snacks, and GB4 speeding in the pit lane and retiring his car.
Not his race so far.
Oh,
Adrian seems to be making up sometimes time to Mr. Wiggle.
yeah, he's at the moment.
The gap is closing slightly.
Yeah, with 3-4 tenths a lap, I believe, maybe more.
Let's see if he can close the gap completely.
The field's really settling in. No, there's only Greg is here within.
Nigril going into the pits and deflated as well.
Ross. So it's pit stop time.
Yeah, but Nigril already started on the hards, so where is he going for? He's going for the mediums. That's gonna be a low stint.
Yeah, but maybe he's gambling for a soft compound tire on the end.
Yeah, I don't know.
Then
he go in again and lose 20 seconds.
And he has to make up a lot of time on that medium tire. Coming behind Greg. So can he make the move on Greg in his outlap? And he does. Just getting behind Ross. But Ross
pitted as well.
So Ross is.
Did Nigril had some wing damage or something, and that's why he pitted?
Yeah, I don't know, but Ross made up a position during that pit stop. We got in front, we got Mr. Wiggles, but really closing in Adrian's. And then a really big gap to Josh that had a moment. And after him we have John Pant, followed by Platty. DeflatedWee is the first one who made a pit stop. Ross also, and we got pit stop from Mr. Wiggles, and Adrian's is going for another lap on those tires.
Thank you for the follow. I'm huge man. Huge man? Something like that, excuse me.
So Mr. Wiggles is closing in on John Pant. And already made up a position with move on Platty.
Is Adrian's going into the pits, or is he going to continue his stint?
I think he's really on the edge so I think that he needs to come in. The yellow flag in sector 1. It looks like Snacks had a moment.
Yes, Snake's not having a great race. All the way back.
Yeah, it's a shame, but he needs to keep it in there. You never know at this circuit, you easily lose your car and then you're out of it.
Yes, indeed. And Adrian's going into the pits.
Let's follow Mr. Wiggles. He's making a move on John Pant.
Flying past him.
So can he get in front of Adrian's?
And Nigel putting the fastest lap.
John Pant had a moment.
Yes, I don't see any damage, but
Yeah. But Adrian's is behind Mr. Wiggles. Yeah, but it also was
he
that.
already was.
Yeah.
He already was. He didn't really lose that many times.
No, and he has the advantage that the drivers are that his tires are hotter than than those from Mr. Wiggles, but I don't see him gaining a lot of time at the moment. But Josh also on that set of tires, I think he needs to pit.
Josh had a moment, I believe. He was way more the front, I believe.
No, he was 14 seconds behind the fight before they pitted. Adrian's can't get those heat can't get the heat in those tires.
And Mr. Wiggles really close to Josh now. It's gonna open the
And
DRS.
Josh is still staying out. With Snacks retired.
Josh just holding up Mr. Wiggles now. So maybe Adrian's can gain some time now. And now Mr. Wiggles is on the inside and he's passed.
Yeah, such shame, Snacks. Let's hope it will be better next week. Oh, and Josh had a moment.
Josh outbraking himself. Oh,
what a shame to see. Nigel has been overtaken by Deflated. Oh, what happened? What's happening? Nigel is made.
It seems to be bugging.
Yeah, it was just me that
broke himself.
Yeah, but 2 times on. Yeah, maybe it was.
And he had such a great race so far.
Yeah.
Back in P10 now. So the top 3 is restored. Mr. Wiggles, Adrian's DeflatedWee.
Yeah, Ross is in P4. He's gaining on Deflated, it looks like. But Deflated is using its ERS to stay in front, I believe.
Yeah, it would be nice to see if Ross can close the gap on DeflatedWee.
Can Hungry Stone make a move? Hungry Stone overtake Platty for P8. And can Platty gain that position back in the next DRS zone.
And Nigel going into the pits. Going for
Got a
soft
soft
tires.
for 11 laps.
Yeah, that's gonna be really hard. I would be amazed to see that. I think Josh is gonna try the same. He's still on the mediums, 14 laps.
Yeah, he's going to stretch it out. Yeah, I think if you are under under 10 laps, then it's possible. But
Yeah, but those last laps, the tires really are dead.
when you hit the cliff, then they're really gone. In the meantime, Ross is within DRS of DeflatedWee. But he also looks out of ERS, so he needs to harvest that.
You only need DRS to help him.
Yeah, but the Deflated uses his
out of
also.
ERS as well.
Okay.
Just, yeah, a little bit more, a couple percent.
And Bloody is again.
We have a yellow flag in sector 1. I think it was Hybrid Pro having a
Yeah, I
moment.
think it is because he was very close to Bloody and now he isn't.
Maybe braked himself a bit.
And the Sun God is coming into pit lane. Will he choose the
his
soft
mediums.
for his set of
Oh, he
medium
is on
tire?
mediums.
He is?
Yeah, he's going on the medium side. He used the mediums already. That's why it looked a bit weird. But he went on the mediums for the last 10 laps. So interesting to see he doesn't want to dare it with the softs. Well,
Yeah, I think.
Nigel already did it.
Yeah, but like we said, those tires, when they're done, they're really done.
It seems like Arians finally got some confidence again on those hards. He is gaining a bit of time now. Close to gap with like a second. There is time left to close the rest of the gap, so maybe we can still see a battle for the first spot. Two seconds now. Now it's going fast. And Ross passed DeflatedWee.
On the DRS.
The Deflated fighting back on the outside. And he's passed again. So retaking his podium place.
Let's stay with the fight between Deflated and Ross. It's almost the only fight that there's going on, except for the fight between Felix Bakero and TD.
Yeah, I was just watching as that.
It's also
TD
really close.
He's on the inside now. For a move. Ooh, and close, but they don't come together, and he's fast. Oh, fair play from TD. It was maybe a bit aggressive, the move, so he let Felix Bakero pass again.
Yeah, I like to see that that kind of overtaking.
Yeah.
If you're not sure that it's safe, and yeah, maybe give the position back and try it another lap. There are enough laps left.
Like a real gentleman, TD did that.
Yeah, I like that driving. In the meantime, Ross is still close to Deflated, but too far away to make the move stick on the end of the start-finish straight.
And Josh finally going into the pits.
After 16 laps, what will both tires will he drive on?
On the softs.
So John Pant and Greg also need to make a stop. I see you left the session.
Yeah, I got disconnected for some reason.
Okay, I believe you can join on. So Ross is still close on deflated. Josh is after his patch up comes in P9. So let's see if he can put on the fastest lap of the race. For the fight for P3 with Ross and DeflatedWee, and it looks like he's still too far away to make the move stick on the end of the straight, but he's a lot closer than he was last lap. So will he make the move on the other straight? And John Pant has come in for his pit stop. So can Ross make a move on this straight, or doesn't he have? And he has a look on the inside, but he didn't make the move. And John Pant will take a set of medium tires after his pit stop. So Greg still has to make his pit stop, and he's in P5. And it looks like he's going to for the soft compound tires. And I think Aquarius is back for
Yes,
commentary.
I'm back.
So the fight for P3 is still going on. In the meantime,
It's a really
Nigel
nice
is going
fight.
into the pit. And Greg on the newer set of older set of tires compared to Platty. But I think
Nigel just went back on the hards. That's strange.
maybe it's
Sorry.
some damage, front wing damage that he made a pit stop. I don't know. But in the meantime, Platty is really close to Greg, and we got a yellow flag in sector 1.
It's Smiley Smiley, it seems. He's already a lap down, so.
I think that Greg is going to make a pit stop. Looking at
Yeah,
the
he
line
still
that he
needs
took.
to.
Giving the DRS to Platty.
He's just defensive on the inside. Going for another lap. He should do it if he wants to go on softs. Oh, and Mr. Wiggles had a moment or something.
Yeah, I see.
Oh, this
Oh,
one. Adrian's taking the lead. What happened there?
and Ross is in P3.
Such a
So
clean race. I don't think Mr. Wiggles has damage. I think his front wing is still intact. Yeah, both totally intact. So maybe
like
just the
it,
tire
but
temps, get them under control, and maybe he
oh, what
can
a shame.
still fight back and get on the podium. Yeah,
So the current
without an
standings
error
is
so far.
Adrian's in P1 with a really big gap to DeflatedWee, who's followed closely by Ross and followed by Mr. Wiggles. So can Mr. Wiggles recover from that spin that he had? So can Ross
And Ross already in the DRS from Greg. And Greg already lost 2 seconds on Platty, so it's really time to pit.
I think a lap earlier was even better to pit, but that's my personal opinion.
Probably he's going in now, Greg. And Josh is passing. He's fighting his way back up front, Josh. But it's 1.5 seconds to Platty, and then the gap is too big.
So Mr. Wiggles, in the meantime, is closing the gap to Ross, and Ross also still close to DeflatedWee, but it looks like he can't get past DeflatedWee. He's really good defending that second position of his. And we're thrown in the meantime in the pit for a set of soft compound tire. And Greg also pitted for the softs and finds himself back in P10. But can he attack the fastest lap of the race?
Excuse me.
Should give him an extra point because he is in the top 10, so.
Ross really close on DeflatedWee now.
Yeah, but all laps
Just
it
lacks
was.
the ERS.
Yeah, I think now it's.
But he's already gaining now.
Yeah, he's a lot closer than he was before. So let's see if he can make the move stick. Yeah, all drivers are out of the ERS. Oh, what a nice defend from the DeflatedWee.
DeflatedWee seems to run a setup with less downforce. He's so fast on the straights.
Yeah, but he's
Ross
also
just
really
can't
good
get
defending
past.
his position. That
Yeah,
where he sticks his car on his on the
yeah,
entry of the
positioned it
corner.
nice. Because you see DeflatedWee really struggling here.
Yeah.
In the sector where you need more downforce.
Yeah, I think Ross needs to make a move on a point that you don't expect it, and that's really hard.
Yeah, and then keep him behind him.
Yeah, but make a move and then make a clean move.
There's not a lot of room here.
Because
maybe
you see that
good
he's
exit
real
here.
close, and
Ross is using ERS here.
I always park my car in that corner, and it's really terrible. Now Ross has to defend his position against Mr. Wiggles because Mr. Wiggles is just as close to him than that Ross is to DeflatedWee. So can Mr. Wiggles take 2 positions back? Oh, what a fight!
He is taking one.
Oh no,
he isn't. He backs out.
Yeah, but that was a really hard defense from Ross, but still it was clean in my eyes. Adrian's still with a real big gap to Deflated, and the fight still really hot between Ross, Mr. Wiggles, and Josh. Yeah, he's skating, but it's
not enough.
Yeah, no, not nearly enough.
Yeah, not enough laps left for him. And he's gonna have to watch out for Platty because he's in his DRS, and those softs are gonna get worse and worse.
Yeah, can Greg gain positions on that really new set of soft tires? He's getting really close to Felix Beccaro. But this fight for the podium is at the moment a bit interesting. So with Ross really gaining on DeflatedWee, and can DeflatedWee defend this position even more, or will
As
Ross
soon
take
as
the?
he moves out of the slipstream. Oh, is he going for it?
Yeah, our real DeflatedWee
Good
puts his
defense.
car
Oh,
always on the inside and defends his position that they can't really make a move. Oh, oh! What happened?
light contact there.
And Mr. Wiggles is in second position. Oh,
Yeah, I think Ross just slightly touched DeflatedWee, making him just go a bit wide, and you can't go wide there, there's a wall. Then he lifted off a bit, Ross.
yeah, it's a real tricky corner, and yeah. But yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, let's see if Deflated can fight back.
Yeah, but wow, Mr. Wiggles back in second.
Ross is losing time.
We got a fight over here with Felix Beccaro and TD. It's that's a real close fight with Greg gaining a position on Felix Beccaro.
That was a good move, just way more traction with the soft tires.
Yeah, with those really new new tire that he has.
He's really closing on TD as well.
Yeah, it's nice to see that he could take that extra points. That yeah, he really deserves that with driving that long on that tire. Maybe a bit too
Ben's
long,
really
but
close to Pleddy as well. The two Alfa Romeo on the straight. John Ben's on the slipstream.
you can hear that car going faster in that slipstream.
Just not fast enough.
Oh, but
Oh,
Brady made a mistake at turn one, while John Pan can get in front of him.
we're almost forgetting about Adrian's because he's so comfortably
Yeah,
in the lead. He's just cruising.
don't make any real
Perfect
big
race again,
mistakes.
just like last week. He's almost at the last lap.
Yeah, let's give him some screen time that he deserves. But in the
He
meantime,
has a
keep an
10
eye on
second lead.
the yeah. In the meantime, keep an eye on the time screens. But SunGod is coming into the pit for a new set of soft tires.
He's going for an attempt for fastest lap, apparently. Oh, and TD having a moment. Maybe give Greg the opportunity. He's really close.
Let's see if Greg can make the move. With this set of soft tires that really are working for him.
He's gaining a bit of time
such
now.
more traction.
And he has some ERS to play with. He's closing the gap.
Yeah, and puts his car on the inside,
Oh,
but just not enough.
Greg
Let's see
defending
what
from TD.
Adrian's is coming out of the castle section.
Yeah, it seems like the top 5, 6 is decided already.
Top 7, 8. It looks like it.
Greg and TD still fighting for P8. But Adrian is gonna take the victory today.
Yeah, let's see.
A great drive again.
Yeah, and again, he makes a big driver of the day for me at the moment.
Yeah, definitely.
And
And
Mr.
that's him, our race winner, Adrian's.
Followed in second by Mr. Wiggles, who's followed by Ross in P3. P4 is DeflatedWee, and P5 looks like to be Josh. Another thing that I'm looking at, there are no real big penalties at the moment. There are no
No, indeed,
drivers
I don't
finishing
think.
with penalties. John Pant
I
comes
just.
in P6. P7 there will be
And
for.
Greg's so close. Is he gonna pass him on the finish line? Oh,
Oh,
so close. But he's not close enough.
P10 Felix Bakero. P11 Hungry Throne in P11 on the finish line. He overtakes Pelly, and P13 the Sun God. Let's keep an eye on it. Maybe he puts on the fastest lap. And the Sun God comes in P13. And I think he got the fastest lap.
He got a DRS as well from IIracingleague, I noticed. So maybe that helped him a bit. Nevertheless,
There you have a race winner again. Adrian's.
2 in a row.
Last week
The
when we were
week
back
Monaco.
co-streaming, Adrian's won also the race. So
Monaco, Baku. He likes the street circuits.
it was a really interesting race and some great racing for the top spots in this race.
Indeed.
Some of the fightings were off screen. Let's hope the driving was not that bad that it will affect the standings that we will see over here. With Adrian's in P1, Mr. Wiggles comes in second and Ross in third. P4 DeflatedWee, Josh P5, P6 John Pant, P7 Platty, TD P8, P9 Greg, Felix Baker for the last point in P10. P11 Hungry Throne, Pelly P12, SunGod got the fastest lap of the race in P13, P14 Nigrill, and sadly we lost Smaller Smiley, Snacks, GB4 and Ghost Mino that didn't finish the race. Thanks for doing qualifying, Aquarius.
Yeah, thanks for joining me during the race.
Yeah, it was fun doing that together. So let's uh, fix that for next week and have a great stream again. For now, I want to thank everybody for watching. We hope to see you again next Sunday where we have the 82 race. And for now, wish you all a good day.
Yeah, have a good day and thanks for watching and listening.